His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, in the presence of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, received at Secure Palace the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, along with the accompanying delegation, to greet His Majesty upon his official visit to the Kingdom. His Highness conveyed to His Majesty the greetings and appreciation of the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, and the Vice President and Prime Minister of the UAE and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, along with the best wishes to the Kingdom of Bahrain and its people for further progress and prosperity. His Majesty welcomed His Highness the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi on his visit to Bahrain and asked him to convey his greetings and wishes to His Highness the UAE President, His Highness UAE Vice President and Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, and to the people of the UAE for continued prosperity. His Majesty and His Highness discussed the deep historical ties and strong brotherly relations between Bahrain and the UAE and the two brotherly peoples. His Majesty praised the pioneering role played by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed in supporting and developing these distinguished relations and highlighted the prestigious status of the UAE, led by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan at the regional and global levels, as well as its pioneering achievements and successes on various levels. His Majesty emphasised the excellence of the close fraternal relations between the two countries, which are based on strong pillars of fraternity, solid cooperation and joint coordination. His Majesty hailed the efforts of His Highness in serving his country and its people and for promoting the civilisational development march witnessed by the UAE at all levels. In recognition of the significant role played by His Highness the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi in supporting the ties of historical brotherhood and cooperation between Bahrain and the UAE in all fields, His Majesty the King granted the King Hamad Order of the Renaissance of the First Class to His Highness in recognition of his efforts and contributions.
خالد بن محمد بن زايد آل نهيان ولي عهد ابو ظبي الشقيقه بدعم روابط الأخوة التاريخيه العريقه الراسخه والتعاون بين مملكه البحرين ودوله الامارات العربيه المتحده الشقيقه في جميع المجالات. العام سيدي حضرة صاحب الجلاله الملك حسن بن عيسى آل خليفه ملك مملكه البحرين المعظم حفظه الله ورعاه، وصار منافه الملك حمد بن الدرجه الممتازه القلاده على سمو الشيخ خالد بن محمد بن زايد آل نهيان ولي عهد ابو ظبي تغيير جهوده ومساهماته الجميله.
For his part, His Highness expressed pleasure with visiting the Kingdom and meeting His Majesty the King. He expressed thanks and appreciation and gratitude to His Majesty for granting him this order and for the warm hospitality he and the accompanying delegation received. He valued His Majesty's efforts to consolidate the strong fraternal relations between the two countries and to strengthen the historical ties between the two peoples. His Highness emphasised that Bahraini-Emirati relations are strong and well established, enjoying the support and care of the two leaders. The Bahraini-UAE relations have formed a unique model and a long history of harmony and solidarity under the keenness and interest of His Majesty the King and the UAE President in fostering communication and enhancing cooperation between the two countries and their peoples. More in this report.
The Bahraini-Emirati relations share strong historical ties thanks to the common vision of the leaders of the two countries that is based on cooperation, joint work, fraternity, and unity of destiny. What makes these relations more than just a partnership is the fraternal spirit of the leaderships of the two brotherly countries and their peoples. It is a relationship expressed through actions, development projects, humanitarian initiatives, and unified positions in international forums. Under the vision of the two leaders, the relations between Bahrain and the UAE witnessed unprecedented development, economic projects, cooperation in energy, education, and technology, and above all, a partnership that carries with it a humanitarian message. Together, we can create the future. These achievements are a reflection of the vision of the two leaders, who prioritize the interest and well-being of the two peoples of the two countries. The relations between Bahrain and the UAE are not just a strategic alliance or an economic partnership, but a story written in the letters of sincerity and understanding. It is a relationship that confirms to the whole world that wise leadership and loyalty to principles are the key to success, and that brotherhood, when led by a sincere vision, becomes the greatest force that creates a better future.
The harmony between Bahrain and the UAE is a model of integrated Gulf cooperation based on mutual respect and working to achieve common goals that serve the peoples of the region and promote their stability and growth. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa met with the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan at Gudaibiya Palace. His Royal Highness highlighted the shared commitment to strengthening the bilateral partnership to fulfil the visions and aspirations of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa and the UAE President, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan. His Royal Highness affirmed the importance of official visits between the leaderships of both countries in strengthening bilateral relations. His Royal Highness commended the outcomes of the Joint Ministerial Committee meeting between Bahrain and UAE, emphasising its role in advancing the strategic partnership, fostering integration and enhancing a joint coordination between the two countries. His Royal Highness welcomed the implementation of the National In-Country Value Programme, which will bolster industrial integration and sustainable development in both countries. His Royal Highness highlighted the importance of expanding cooperation and coordination and strategic partnerships across all sectors, while encouraging greater cooperation between the private sectors in both countries to achieve the aspirations of their peoples. His Royal Highness welcomed His Highness and the accompanying delegation to Bahrain. His Highness conveyed the greetings of the UAE President and the UAE Vice President and Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, to His Royal Highness, extending their sincere wishes to Bahrain and its people for continued progress and prosperity.
سلام دولة الإمارات العربية المتحدة وسلام مملكة البحرين. سلام. سيدي.
His Royal Highness conveyed his greetings to His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed and His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid, expressing hopes for continued progress and prosperity for the people of the UAE. During the meeting, discussions were held regarding the historic ties and avenues of cooperation between the two countries across various sectors, including economic, investment and development initiatives. Other key areas that promote the shared visions of prosperity and progress for the people of both countries, as well as contributions to regional peace and stability. In addition to the latest regional and global developments and issues of common interest were reviewed. For his part, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Mohammed expressed his gratitude for His Royal Highness's warm reception and commitment to strengthening bilateral relations, wishing the Kingdom continued progress and prosperity under the leadership of His Majesty the King. His Royal Highness and His Highness toured the Prime Minister's office, during which they were briefed on the work streams, plans and projects supervised by the office, in coordination with all government agencies. His Royal Highness hosted a lunch banquet in honour of His Highness and the accompanying delegation. His Majesty the King's representative for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the First Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council of Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority and President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Isa bin Salman Education Charitable Trust and Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Labour Fund Tamkeen, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and several senior officials also attended the meeting. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa bid farewell to the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, upon his departure from the Kingdom of Bahrain following an official visit. During the visit, discussions were held regarding historic ties and avenues of cooperation between the two countries across various sectors, including economic, investment and development initiatives. Other key areas that promote their shared vision of prosperity and progress for the people of both countries, as well as contributions to regional peace and stability, were reviewed. His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Mohammed was also bid farewell by the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the First Deputy Chairman of the Supreme Council of Youth and Sports, Chairman of the General Sports Authority and President of the Bahrain Olympic Committee, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Isa bin Salman Education Charitable Trust and Chairman of the Board of Directors of Tamkeen, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, and the Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, as well as several senior officials. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, received the Crown Prince of Abu Dhabi of the UAE, His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, upon His Highness's arrival in the Kingdom of Bahrain. During the visit, discussions will take place on historic ties and avenues of cooperation between the two countries across various sectors, including economic, investment and development initiatives. Other key areas that promote the shared visions of prosperity and progress for the people of both countries, as well as contributions to regional peace and stability, will also be addressed. His Royal Highness welcomed His Highness's visit to Bahrain, which reflects the long-standing ties between Bahrain and the UAE and their strong bilateral cooperation and coordination across various sectors. His Royal Highness wished His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Mohammed a pleasant stay in Bahrain. His Highness Sheikh Khalid bin Mohammed was also received by the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Isa bin Salman Education Charitable Trust and Chairman of the Board of Directors of Tamkeen, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Dr. Abdul Latif bin Rashid Al Zayani, and the Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, and several senior officials. On behalf of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, inaugurated the 7th edition of the Bahrain Annual Production Show, Marai 2024, held under His Majesty's patronage at the Bahrain International Endurance Village. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister emphasised that the Kingdom of Bahrain continues to advance and expand its food security plans and projects in line with the vision and directives of His Majesty the King. His Royal Highness affirmed the vital role of the agricultural and livestock sector as a cornerstone of national food security, noting the importance of preserving and developing the sector to ensure its sustainability. His Royal Highness also noted that the government continues to implement programmes and plans focused on agricultural, animal and marine development, contributing to strengthening national food security and establishing a modern food industry.
سيدي صاحب السمو الملكي الأمير سلمان بن حمد آل خليفة ولي العهد رئيس مجلس الوزراء نائب راعي الحفل حفظكم الله ورعاكم. أصحاب السمو والمعالي والسعادة، حضورنا الكرام جميعا، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. خير ما نبدأ به حفلنا هذا آيات بينات من الذكر الحكيم يتلوها القارئ الشيخ علي صلاح عمر.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. والله أنزل من السماء ماء فأحيا به الأرض بعد موتها إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يسمعون. وإن لكم في الأنعام لعبرة نسقيكم مما في بطونه من بين فرث ودم لبنا خالصا سائغا للشاربين ومن ثمرات النخيل والأعناب تتخذون منه سكرا ورزقا حسنا إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يعقلون. وأوحى ربك إلى النحل أن اتخذي من الجبال بيوتا ومن الشجر ومما يعرشون ثم كلي من كل الثمرات فاسلكي سبل ربك ذللا يخرج من بطونها شراب مختلف ألوانه فيه شفاء للناس إن في ذلك لآية لقوم يتفكرون. صدق الله العظيم.
يسرني الآن دعوة سعادة المهندس.
After recitation of verses from the Holy Quran, Minister of Municipality Affairs and Agriculture, Engineer Wal bin Nasser Al Mubarak, emphasised His Majesty the King's patronage of Bahrain 2024 reflects His Majesty's dedication to supporting efforts aimed at advancing the agriculture and livestock sector in the Kingdom of Bahrain, particularly in strengthening food security. Al Mubarak highlighted His Royal Highness's support for afforestation efforts, agricultural innovation and the adoption of environmentally friendly practices and the promotion of environmental awareness within Bahrain society. Al Mubarak also affirmed the ongoing support of the wife of His Majesty the King and chairwoman of the Advisory Council of the National Initiative for Agricultural Development, Her Royal Highness Princess Bint Ibrahim Al Khalifa, for the agricultural sector. Al Mubarak underscored that under the directives of His Royal Highness, the Ministry has allocated over 470,000 square metres of government agricultural land for agricultural and animal production. These areas will be made available to Bahraini farmers and breeders to promote agricultural investments while preserving Bahrain's historic agricultural heritage.
تطوير قطاع الزراعة والثروة الحيوانية في مملكتنا العزيزة وتعزيز الأمن الغذائي، والشكر موصول لسموكم الكريم حفظكم الله على تفضلكم بتشريفنا بالحضور في هذا اليوم وعلى دعمكم المستمر واللامحدود لنشر المساحات الخضراء وتشجيع الابتكار الزراعي وتعزيز الوعي البيئي في المجتمع. كما نشيد كذلك بالدعم المستمر لصاحبة السمو الملكي الأميرة سبيكة بنت إبراهيم آل خليفة قرينة عاهل البلاد المعظم رئيسة المجلس الاستشاري للمبادرة الوطنية لتنمية القطاع الزراعي حفظها الله ورعاها على دعمها لتطوير القطاع الزراعي في المملكة. سيدي صاحب السمو الملكي، إنه لمن حسن الطالع أن يتزامن إقامة هذا المعرض هذا العام مع ذكرى اليوبيل الفضي لتولي جلالة العاهل المعظم حفظه الله مقاليد الحكم لتسليط الضوء على ما تحقق من إنجازات في العهد الزاهر. كما أننا نثمن عاليا التوجيهات السامية لسيدي صاحب الجلالة عاهل البلاد المعظم حفظه الله بإقامة مهرجان للتمور على هامش هذا المعرض، والذي يقام للمرة الأولى وبمشاركة محلية وخليجية، وأمره السامي بتنظيم مسابقة سنوية لعرض منتجات الرطب، وهو أمر يترجم الرؤية الحكيمة والحرص على تعزيز الهوية الوطنية لمملكتنا العزيزة وترسيخ إرثها العريق. سيدي صاحب السمو الملكي، نؤكد لسموكم في هذا الصدد بأن وزارة شؤون الباديات والزراعة بالتعاون مع الجهات المعنية مستمرة في تنفيذ الاستراتيجيات والبرامج التي تسهم في تحقيق التزامات مملكة البحرين في الوصول إلى الحياد الكربوني بحلول العام 2060. كما أن الوزارة وبتوجيهات من الحكومة برئاسة سموكم حفظكم الله قامت بتوفير مساحات زراعية حكومية للإنتاج الزراعي والحيواني تزيد عن 470 ألف متر مربع للمزارعين والمربين البحرينيين، وذلك لاستثمارها زراعياً بما يضمن المحافظة على هذه المهنة الزراعية المتوارثة عبر الأجيال. سيدي صاحب السمو الملكي، ختاماً لا يسعني إلا أن أجدد لقيادتنا الحكيمة حفظها الله أسمى معاني الشكر والامتنان والعرفان على هذا الدعم اللامحدود لمعرض البحرين الدولي للإنتاج الزراعي والحيواني مراعي 2024، داعين المولى عز وجل أن يكون المعرض لبنة جديدة تضاف إلى المسيرة الحافلة للمملكة في دعم التنمية الزراعية. كما أود أن أعبر عن جزيل الشكر والتقدير لجميع الرعاة والمساهمين من مؤسسات وشركات وأفراد، وأتقدم بالشكر كذلك للوزارات والمؤسسات الحكومية التي كان لجهودها المشتركة الدور الكبير في نجاح هذا المعرض وتحقيق أهدافه المنشودة. وفقنا الله وإياكم لما فيه الخير والصلاح، والسلام عليكم جميعا ورحمة الله وبركاته.
أول بدينا أول بدينا أو بسم الله وسمينا وثاني الجي وثاني
The opening included a number of shows and a national song.
مع دلقة سهيل
النخيل اصرمت والخيل ضمرت والهجن أدبت واهل الخشب قفلت والمعازيب على المقناص نوت.
السلام عليكم.
عليكم السلام. عسى ما شر، وش وراك؟ شو العلم؟
ما هو بعلم، طير الشيوخ علي بن خليفة غدا.
عسى ما هو بذياب
إلا بعينه وعلمه.
الداد لك يا شيخ علي، الداد لك يا شيخ علي.
وحطوا بشارة اللي عينه.
كيف؟ هذه عوايد الشيوخ.
يا من يبشرني وياخذ بشاره بالطير لو شفح على راس مرقاب واطلب من اللي قدرة في قراره يجمع بشمل اللي عن الجف جد غاب حر خفيف الريش ما باح يراه واليا عدا يشبه كما وصفنا الشاب كان السبب من لا يعرف الإشارة مع قدرة الله ثم فعله والأسباب. يا من يبشرني وياخذ بشارة لو شفع على راس مرقاب وصار الهداد من غير فعل اختياره وقفه فوات لا مودي ولا جاب الياع مسرى يا الرجل جات خكاره ولا عاد ميز بين ماشي وركاب. يا طير لو تذكر لنا في الزبارة أركبت لك يا طير 20 ركاب لا شك ما عن قدرة الله مطارة ولا عاد لي جود الصبر عنك يا ذياب. يا من يبشرني وياخذ بشارة الطير لو شفع على راس مرقاب مع ذا وعندي من مواكر حرارة أشقر على برق الجناحين والثاب فانسلم لي عزام ما من خساره حر يشاد نظره مثل مشهاب. يا ما حلا وقت العصير افتراره لا عاد مشي والقنانيص تهن مثل المهابة والراب مع ظلمة عودتهم بالصقارة ولنا بالخفرات رغبا وطلاب شفي معاهم سجة وافتكاره في وسط روض فيه ريح النفل طاب.
لولاي والسيف الشطير
الجيش اسم لنا معروف، لولاي من ينقلع عتاده وابرك بحملي نهار الخوف ما خاف والحرب وقاده.
تبرك بحملك في الوغى وانا العدو لي والهذيب بالخلف لك صوت الرغى ونضبح بوجه الحريب.
يا اخو الكحيله كفاك ذنوب واذكر جميلي عن الغيره من يقلصك غير ابو ايوب واقطع بك البيد للديره.
العيوم من يزهل خدر جاريت مشيك مستريح واما على قطع القفر ما يعوقني وانا ابن ريح.
انا نسل معجزه صالح آية ثمود وفتنتها اللي عقرها الفتى الطالح والله أخذ ثار ذبحتها.
وأنا سليل المعجزة آية إسماعيل النبي لو كان غيره لأعجزه يطلب يطيعه ويأبي.
فخري ورثته من شطيفان الجد المعم المخول اللي حمل حاكم البلدان حمد ابن عيسى الأول.
أفخر بجدك الأولي واحلم بفخري يعتليك يومه بظهري معتلي حمد ابن عيسى المليك. حمد ابن عيسى المليك.
ترسم رؤى من نور وتحقق آمال، ترسم رؤى من نور وتحقق آمال وتبني صروح أمجادها في ثراها وتبني صروح أمجادها في ثراها.
في ظل قايدنا حمد طيب الفال، في ظل قايدنا حمد طيب الفال صارت كما شمس تلالى سناها.
صارت كما شمس تلالى سناها ترقى بشموخ
وعلم أفعال
على دروب المعالي خطاها. هذه البحرين
تضرب بها أمثال من قلبها تعطي الأقبال حصيف له رؤيا بعيد المدى في ربع قرن من الزمن أسس وطال واخذ بلاده من علاها العلا. نعم الكريم الوائلي سمح الأقبال حصيف له رؤية بعيد مداها في ربع قرن من الزمن أسس وطال واخذ بلاده من علاها العلا.
هذا حمدنا ظلت أعز وضلال مفاخرة في الدار ما حد حصاه صعب على صعب المواقف والأحوال
أقدم مزارع علي أحمد.
His Royal Highness awarded the following winners of the various competitions that were held during the event.
أفضل مزارع مبتكر محمد رضا يوسف سلمان. أفضل مزارع شاب محسن محمد محسن علي. أجمل فحل الفئة الذهبية المالك فهد عبد الله أحمد
His Royal
المضاحكة.
Highness also honoured the event sponsors in appreciation of the contribution to the success of the exhibition.
الفئة الذهبية المالك محسن علي عبد الله حسين، يتسلم الجائزة نيابة عن علي محسن علي عبد الله حسين. جمال الإبل المالك نواف حسن علي المبروك الكعبي. هدد الصقور المالك حسن سعود حسن علي مفرح العجمي. جمال الحمام المالك محمود عبد النبي حسن الخاجة. أفضل بقرة في الإنتاج من فصيلة الهاينشتاين المالك علي حسن عيسى. كما يتفضل صاحب السمو الملكي بتكريم الجهات الداعمة السيد أنور محمد علي مراد بنك السلام، السيدة منى بنت راشد الزياني الجامعة الخليجية، المهندس ياسر عبد الرحيم العباسي شركة الخليج لصناعة البتروكيماويات جبك، السيد عيسى حسن الشايجي مؤسسة الأيام للنشر، السيد عبد الله مصطفى الهامي صحيفة الوطن، السيد مؤنس محمود المردي، السيد ريبال من شركة GMI للإعلانات. كما يتشرف أعضاء اللجنة المنظمة بالسلام على سمو ولي العهد. عائشة الفضالة سعادة الشيخ أحمد بن صقر الخليفة، السيد خالد أحمد جمعان، العميد محمد عبد الله الحرم، السيد يونس سلمان الغيص، المهندس أحمد سامي التاجر، الدكتورة نيلوفر جهرمي، السيد حمد الغتر.
On this occasion, His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister praised Team Bahrain for the innovative use of advanced technologies and techniques to enhance food production, as well as their efforts in executing vital projects that align with the Kingdom's aspirations to achieve food security. His Royal Highness also commended the Bahrain Defence Forces Royal Guard for their efforts in ensuring the success of the event. His Royal Highness further praised the Ministry of Municipality Affairs and Agriculture, along with all relevant parties, for their contributions to organising this significant international event. His Royal Highness expressed pride in the success of the Bahrain Animal Production Show since its inception, highlighting that its international participation underscores Bahrain's capability to host specialised exhibitions. His Royal Highness noted that such events contribute to strengthening the national economy and encourages investments in agricultural production, thereby supporting self-sufficiency in various food products. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister highlighted the notable participation of local companies in this year's edition of the exhibition, noting their efforts to uphold the quality of local production and enhance it by leveraging global expertise and modern technologies. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, launched the third edition of Cityscape Bahrain 2024 at Exhibition World Bahrain in Sakir. His Royal Highness emphasised Team Bahrain's role in advancing the Kingdom's development paths towards achieving its goals across various economic and development sectors, contributing to furthering the Kingdom's achievements under the leadership of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. His Royal Highness highlighted that the Kingdom's real estate sector is a key driver of the national economy, supported by a favourable legislation and regulatory environment that aligns with efforts to position the Kingdom as a leading investment hub. He reiterated the significance of Team Bahrain's efforts, emphasising the creativity and excellence in contributing to the Kingdom's achievements across various sectors. His Royal Highness emphasised that Bahrain continues to progress through the contributions of its ambitious citizens, working together to build a brighter future for the Kingdom. He affirmed the Kingdom's commitment to implementing plans, initiatives and programmes that leverage the latest technologies, fostering creativity and innovation to enhance the competitiveness and sustainability of Bahrain's real estate sector. His Royal Highness highlighted the event's significant role as one of the most comprehensive platforms for showcasing the Kingdom's lucrative investment opportunities, aligning with its economic diversification efforts to achieve its aspirations. He stated that the Kingdom's hosting of prestigious exhibitions and conferences highlights its advanced infrastructure, skilled national workforce and expertise in strengthening its global reputation as a hub for international events. His Royal Highness expressed his gratitude to the event organisers and wished them further success. For his part, the Chairman of the Board of Directors of the Real Estate Regulatory Authority, Engineer Isam Khalaf, emphasised the significance of Cityscape Bahrain 2024 in positioning Bahrain as a hub for investments and prestigious real estate exhibitions, in line with His Majesty the King's aspirations. He expressed his gratitude for His Royal Highness's patronage of the exhibition, highlighting its ongoing success as a reflection of the Kingdom's commitment to fostering an investment-friendly environment and driving economic growth. He added that the exhibition was regarded as one of the most prestigious real estate events, bringing together investors, developers and realtors under one roof. He emphasised the exhibition's pivotal role in showcasing the Kingdom's investment opportunities and real estate projects, facilitating the exchange of expertise and best practices in the real estate sector and attracting major projects that bolster the industry. The exhibition will host over 40 exhibitors over 5 days, showcasing some of the largest real estate projects in the Kingdom and serves as a vital investment platform for investors and real estate experts. The exhibition will run alongside a real estate conference addressing key issues in the real estate sector, including architectural and infrastructure design, sustainability and other related topics. Several senior officials also attended the event. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa inaugurated the Jewellery Arabia and Centre Arabia 2024 exhibitions at Sakir World in Bahrain in Sakir. His Royal Highness highlighted the Kingdom's extensive achievements and development efforts which align with the goals of His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. He noted that the exhibitions and conferences sector has made ambitious steps, opening new horizons for the Kingdom. These efforts have positioned Bahrain as a global hub for regional and international events, while supporting the Kingdom's economic diversification initiatives, in line with Bahrain's economic vision at 2030. His Royal Highness emphasised the importance of exhibitions and conferences as valuable opportunities to drive progress, excellence and innovation across various industries. His Royal Highness also highlighted the role as a platform to further strengthen the Kingdom's investment environment. He expressed his appreciation for their efforts and dedication to the exhibition organisers, wishing them success in ensuring the exhibition's success. His Royal Highness also acknowledged the contributions of all members of Team Bahrain across various sectors, emphasising that their efforts are integral to the Kingdom's development. He emphasised that Bahrainis remain at the heart of the Kingdom's achievements, playing a pivotal role in the success of every local, regional and international event hosted in the Kingdom. He affirmed that their passion and dedication to the work serve as a driving force for continued progress and accomplishments for the Kingdom and its people. His Royal Highness then toured the exhibition. For her part, the Minister of Tourism and Chairperson of the Bahrain Tourism and Exhibitions Authority, Fatima Al-Sarafi, highlighted Bahrain's dynamic tourism and commercial sectors, which continue to thrive under the support of His Majesty and His Royal Highness. She added that Bahrain established itself as a prime destination for regional and international conferences and exhibitions. Al-Sarafi further noted the patronage of His Royal Highness for the exhibition, underscoring the significance of the Kingdom's tourism sector in driving economic development. She highlighted the significance of Jewellery Arabia and Centre Arabia 2024 and the Kingdom's annual agenda. She also noted that the exhibitions serve as a platform to showcase a diverse and exclusive range of jewellery, the highly coveted Bahraini gold, as well as watches, accessories and perfumes. It is worth noting that the Jewellery Arabia 2024 exhibition is one of the most prominent events in the region, bringing together over 700 exhibitors from 27 countries. The exhibition serves as a platform to showcase precious collections of jewels and gemstones and attracts an elite group of experts and specialists in gold, jewellery and precious metals from around the globe. Meanwhile, the Centre Arabia exhibition features extensive participation from leading perfume brands, offering visitors a diverse selection of luxurious perfumes and aromatic oils. Several senior officials also attended the inauguration. Under the chairmanship of the Speaker of the Council of Representatives, Ahmed Al-Musalem, the Council held its 8th regular session of the 3rd annual session of the 6th legislative term. The Council then reviewed 6 letters received from the Government and referred them to the competent committees. And in the item of the draft laws, the Council of Representatives reviewed 2 reports on amending Article 1 of Law No. 28 of 2006 on the reserve for future generations, and the Council decided to approve it in its entirety and refer it to the Shura Council. The Council then discussed the committee to prepare the draft response to the Royal Speech, and the Council decided to approve the draft response to the Royal Speech. The Council then moved on to the suggestions, where 10 of them were reviewed, and the Council decided to approve them and to refer them to the Government. The Council also agreed to include 4 urgent suggestions and decided to approve them and refer them to the Government. The Society of Petroleum Engineers in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia organised an event focused on energy and sustainability in the GCC. The Minister of Oil and Environment and Special Envoy for Climate Affairs, Dr. Mohammed bin Mubarak bin Daina, participated in the event and highlighted the Kingdom's commitment to energy and sustainability initiatives under the leadership of His Majesty the King and His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister. He added that Bapco Energies, led by His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, aims to transform the energy sector through investments in renewable technologies and international partnerships. The Minister emphasised Bahrain's progress in environmental initiatives such as decarbonisation, energy efficiency and renewable energy reliance. He also stressed the importance of developing leadership capable of innovating solutions for renewable energy transitions, particularly solar and wind, and supporting research to achieve environmental goals. Minister of Information Dr. Ramzan bin Abdullah Al Nuaimi participated in the opening of the 3rd edition of the Global Media Congress 2024 held in the UAE capital Abu Dhabi, under the patronage of the Vice President, Deputy Prime Minister and Chairman of the Presidential Court, His Highness Sheikh Mansour bin Zayed Al Nahyan. The 2024 Congress was inaugurated today by Deputy Chairman of the Presidential Court for Development and Fallen Heroes Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Thayab bin Mohammed bin Zayed Al Nahyan, with the participation of thought leaders, experts and specialists in the media sector from around the world, under the theme Vision, Empowerment, Engagement. On this occasion, the Minister noted that Bahrain, under the leadership of His Majesty the King and the directors of His Royal Highness the Crown Prince and Prime Minister, is keen to enhance international cooperation in the media field, based on the firm belief in the growing importance of creating effective strategic media partnerships, especially that the exceptional circumstances in the world and rapid developments in the media sector require strengthening communication and harnessing all efforts to enable the media to effectively play its role. The Minister also praised the success of the UAE in organising this important global event for the 3rd consecutive session, stressing that the previous editions of the Congress have reflected the valuable opportunity it provided to review the latest trends in the media sector, exchange expertise and explore strategic visions to support, develop and enhance the impact of the media sector. Meanwhile, he highlighted the importance of the topics to be discussed during the event sessions, which address key issues such as the challenges associated with media credibility, digital transformation, global security issues, urban leadership, and the ethical dimensions associated with the use of artificial intelligence. The Minister expressed his hope that the outcomes of these sessions will shed light on ways to enhance media performance and push for the development of the ambitious media strategies that are characterised by creativity and innovation, keep pace with global transformations and contemporary challenges, and invest in modern technologies. During the opening ceremony, a chairman of the National Media Office, Sheikh Abdullah bin Mohammed bin Bati Al Hamad, said that the World Media Congress reflects on UAE's interest in collaborating to develop the media sector by providing a leading global platform that promotes effective partnerships and opens promising opportunities for business in this vital sector. The 3rd edition of the World Media Congress 2024 will witness the participation of more than 170 countries and more than 200 speakers from experts and specialists in the field of media, in addition to a number of major international companies specialised in the media industry sector. On the sidelines of his participation in the Global Media Congress 2024, Minister of Information Dr. Ramzan bin Abdullah Al Nuaimi met today in Abu Dhabi with the chairman of the UAE National Media Office, Sheikh Abdullah bin Mohammed bin Bati Al Hamad. During the meeting, the Minister of Information lauded the deep and historical brotherly relations between the Kingdom of Bahrain and the United Arab Emirates, which are witnessing continuous growth and development in various fields under the wise leaderships of both countries. The Minister affirmed the high level of organisation of the third edition of the Global Media Congress, noting the efforts of the UAE in hosting this important event, which includes fruitful discussion sessions and workshops that contribute to developing the media scene and enhancing international cooperation in this vital sector. The meeting also reviewed the level of media cooperation between the two countries and discussed ways to develop it towards broader horizons in order to serve common interests. For his part, the head of UAE's National Media Office praised the advanced level reached by the Bahraini media and the qualitative development it is witnessing in various sectors, praising the participation of the Minister of Information in the Congress, stressing with keenness to continue joint coordination and exchange of expertise in various media fields between the two brotherly countries, wishing Bahrain continued progress and prosperity. Technical teams at the Ministry of Industry and Commerce and the Ministry of Industry and Advanced Technology in the UAE met to discuss ways to activate the MOU on cooperation between the National ICV programme in the UAE and the In-Country Value Certificate Takamul. The Minister of Industry and Commerce, Abdullah Fakhro, praised the strong and deep historical relations between Bahrain and the UAE and the brotherly peoples. He emphasised the importance of these initiatives and their effective role in enhancing the strategic partnerships between the two brotherly countries to reach the desired integration. The UAE Minister of Industry and Advanced Technology, Dr. Sultan Al Jaber, said that in line with the vision of the leaders of the two brotherly countries, UAE-Bahrain relations are characterised by historical and fraternal ties and provide a model of integration and cooperation. He added that the cooperation between the National ICV programme and Takamul is an important step that reinforces the importance of this strategic partnership as a key pillar for progress in achieving industrial integration and sustainable development in the two brotherly countries.